What's up, guys? It is ZackGoes here, and I'm bringing you gotta put on them classy ass motherfucking, look at these shades, guys. How much would you spend for this pair of sunglasses? I spent $2.50. I went to Five Below, 2-for-1 deal. Oh god, I was so happy about that. I'll tell you about that story in a second. But alright, guys, what's up? It's ZackGoes here. I am officially on my way back from camping right by the beach, so I'm on my way back. I'm excited. I had a great time, but I am happy it's over. I'll tell you about what happened, because it was a pretty crazy time. It was a lot of fun. So the original plan was I was supposed to come down with my mom, and then my boss was like, hey, you need to work these days, and I was like, shit, I guess I do. Because he specifically sets away 1 week every year where he is not going to be there and no one's allowed to take off. But that's this week, and I wanted to take off. So I worked with him so that I would work the same amount of hours. And my mom left on Friday, and I had work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I requested work in the morning on Sunday. So right after work, I hopped on the Z and drove down. And if you guys are not aware of this bike, this is a 125cc 4-stroke, a Z125. It's the same as a Honda GROM, except it's made by Kawasaki or Kawasaki. And so it is not a highway bike. I would not recommend taking these on the highway. Well, like, you can, I have before, but I would absolutely not recommend it for more than an extended period of time. It's just not a good idea. From my house to the beach, it's roughly 100 miles. So to take this bike, that's a lot to ask of it, especially if I'm gonna be in 4th gear the entire time. Consistent fucking, oh, I could have made that. God damn it. Because then I gotta worry about that thing overheating. See, at stoplights, I just turn it off, you know. It might not make that much of a difference, but just trying to keep it nice and cool. And one thing is, guys, if you have an air-cooled bike, I know it's like this in New Jersey, because that's where someone told me, but I'm gonna look it up. It's probably in all states. If you have an air-cooled bike, you're allowed to, no matter what state, you're allowed to go up on the shoulder of the road. So it's almost like lane splitting, but not really. But if it's like stop traffic, you're allowed to do that. So that's fucking good to know. But anyway, so originally I was like, fuck it, I'll just take it on the highway. It'll be fine. And then after a while on the highway, on my way down to the beach, I was like, shit. This thing is like, it's over, it's too hot, so I pulled over, I let it cool down. As it's cooling down, someone, I guess like one of the tow truck guys, he pulled over, he would talk to me, he's like, hey, you got a problem? I was like, oh, my bike's overheating, I'm just waiting for it to cool down. And he looks at it, he's like, what the hell is this thing? I said, it's the Z125. He said, 4-stroke? I said, yeah. He goes, he looks at the highway, it's 65 mile/h speed limit. This thing will max out at 66. I'll have a whole video on that. And he was like, you were one crazy motherfucker. He goes, listen, you got balls. I said, thank you. Thanks for telling me I have balls. Oh, damn, that was a little sketchy. I'm going the fucking speed limit, but that Honda was not having it. They were passing me. Hey, look, they're making grapes. Gonna get something turned. That's how they make lean, guys. Or wine or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Two damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but figured I should stick to dro.
So yeah, guys, it was pretty uneventful after that. Actually, no, my ride back wasn't uneventful. I found like roads like this to take, so they're not highways, but you're still moving pretty quick. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get home correctly. I'm not taking this bike the full 100 miles back. I'm going 50 miles, and then I'm gonna meet my mom in a pickup location. Because I still wanted to ride back a little. I wanted to make this vlog because I don't like riding in the car, because it took 5 hours. I don't know if I mentioned that. It took 5 hours for me to get from my house to here, and it should normally just take 2 hours, 3 hours if you're stopping in traffic and bullshit. Oh god. See right here, this is how I got pulled out on. Someone pulled up into the left lane on that, and I was coming out and would take a left, and I explained that on my Instagram. You guys probably saw that. Look at you, Honda. You passed me, and now we're literally in the same place. Go ahead, motherfucker, let me follow you. Some shit's going down. If I was on a faster bike, I would totally keep up with them. As I was coming down here, I pulled over to McDonald's, get something to eat, let the bike cool down, boom, 2 birds, 1 stone. When I take my helmet off, when I get off the bike, I usually just throw my gloves on my helmet because it's just like a fucking perfect basket, you know, why would you not do that? and I also threw my key in the helmet. This is something I'll do, and I'm trying to like kick the habit of doing that, because when I carry my helmet, I'm not always fully aware there's a key in it. So what happened was, when I walked into McDonald's, the key fell out of my helmet and was on the ground in the parking lot. So I sit down, I have my burgers, I have my drink, I'm sipping, I'm good to go, and I'm about to leave, and I'm looking for my key. I'm like, shit, I can't find it. I start looking around McDonald's. I'm trying to like low key look for my key, because I don't want someone else to be like, oh, he lost his key, let's just fucking look for that shit. Because once you got the key for my bike, I'm pretty much fucked, you know? I can't leave it anywhere, because then they'll just fucking take it. So I'm looking for my key. I'm freaking the fuck out. I maybe spent like 10 minutes just walking around looking for my key. I'm like looking in the parking lot, I'm looking where I sat down, I'm looking where I ordered my food, I'm looking around my bike, and then these fucking, oh god, it was finally, I find it. It's sitting in the middle of the parking lot, and the little ring that's normally connected to the key is bent. It's bent because a car ran over it. But the key's fine. I was like, oh my god, thank god I found that shit. I almost lost my key 3 times because of that shit. Oh god, but now I'm like, because of those, I've learned my lesson. I'm very much more aware of where I place my key. Good for you, Zach. Don't lose stuff. This is about my limit right here. When the limit's 50, I usually just chill around 45 and chill on the end and let people pass. Oh god, that's GROM life for you right there. GROM life, CROM life.